Welcome to the final Mario Maker video on this channel. Over the past 3.5 years, I have built up to what might be the most impressive 2 minutes of my existence. But to understand the significance of this monumental achievement, we have to go back in time. What you're about to witness is one gamer's journey to master Kaizo. This is the legend of Pit of Panga Mastery. What you're seeing in front of your eyes is me, an average boy who was enjoying his summer break with some casual YouTube viewing. What he doesn't know is that the next video he's going to click on will change the course of his life forever. The video I'm talking about is Super Mario Maker Huge Epic Puzzle Level by Carl Sagan 42. The video in question has former Yoshi's Island speedrunner Carl Sagan 42 playing through a very long puzzle level in the game Mario Maker. It might not seem very special to any seasoned veteran of this game, but to a purely casual player, this was mind-blowing. Never would I have imagined that Mario could get this complex. The way Carl used all of the elements in this level to make his way through this ingenious masterpiece was engaging like nothing I had seen before. And from that point onwards, Mario Maker became my sole hobby. Later on, I would go on to learn about Panga and the Kaizo scene through an admittedly clickbaity video by Absolute Zero, and went on to beat increasingly more difficult levels. Skyzo 2.0, which took me 3 days, Bon Voyage, and so many more classics. But this whole time, my eyes were fixated on one particular legendary level, P-Break, the former world's hardest level, my first major grind. Day 1. It takes me multiple hours to even get past the first section, but eventually I make it. Day 2. I practice all the individual parts of this Kaizo behemoth, and even get an attempt halfway through the level. Day 3. I managed to get to the last jump for the first time. My palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms were heavy, but then of course, I had to begin. Thankfully, on the very next day, me and my Pro Controller strike gold. I had just beaten P-Break. As waves of dopamine rush through my body, I open my mouth and utter the words, Yatta. I had just gotten addicted to that very feeling. For the following months, I myself dabbled into Kaizo creation and further understood this art form by making levels such as Rush Hour, Shulkin Punch, and Grandma's New Spicy Soup, all of which you can learn more about in this top 10. Time moves on and we reach September 2017. My body feels ready for another challenge. P-Break's older brother, U-Break. This level truly broke me. Over the course of 3 months, I managed to clear it with a combined 46 hours put into these 50 seconds of Kaizo perfection. U-Break might look kinda hard, sure, but underneath that first view lies a world of precision. Anyways, after I reached the axe and went outside to scream Yatta at the top of my lungs, making everyone think that I was a weirdo, I took a little bit of a break from major grinds. I still kept playing the game regularly, just in a more laid-back manner. But I noticed something. Without constantly challenging myself, the game got stale. And with that reasoning, I was once again on the lookout for my next big hurdle. That adventure led me to find a seemingly harmless video. It showed the completion of a memory trail level, one themed after Pangea Panga. On that fateful day, I left the comment saying the following words: Gonna start grinding this on my Twitch today. And oh, grinded I did. Just what makes this level so difficult, one might ask? Let's get answering. Probably the biggest contributor is the length. The world record on this level clocks in at over 2 minutes. More than 3 times the length of U-Break. Kaizo content is incredibly diverse, and thus including every aspect of it may be impossible. But what War Skyping and Panga have served here is as close as you're gonna get. Bombs, shells, pows, wines, P-switches, Shalmets, Yoshi, Fire Mario, Cape Mario, yo, this is Kaizo and that's how we go. It's hard. Simple as that. Power Panga beginning, U-Break beginning, Cape Escape ending, and this transition right here. All of them have proven to be simply hard. But against all these odds, one brave Twitch streamer embarks on the seemingly pointless journey to live the Kaizo dream. First thing I did after taking advantage of this ancient tech named download was learning each segment on its own. My initial idea was getting consistent enough to where I could pull off each of them 3 times in a row. I might or might not have prematurely ditched that in favor of starting attempts. During the first month, I was making steady progress, inching ever closer to that elusive sub-world attempt. But instead, what I got was this. The Twitch highlight says it as that felt. Heart rate easily 180. When I got this moment of pure clutchness, hope was shining brighter than Fox McCloud in the hands of a tryhard. How much longer could it take? But not all was positive. In the same week, Dansta sniped my first clear. And I was kinda bummed, but hey, I could just steal his world record. Well, during the winter I took a break from the level up until March of 2019. And in the months building up to Mario Maker 2's release, I grew to hate the Cape Escape shell drop more than anything else. It crushed my soul twice more. No! No! Are you kidding me? What followed that were months of playing Mario Maker 2 versus mode, while also enduring Wasp repeatedly sending me the same screen cap. Alright, now for the controversial parts, but first of all, credit where credit's due. The community has seemed to have grown a lot. Small-time streamers such as the B721 have moved on to the lamplight to hundreds of thousands of viewers. Kaizo has never been this mainstream, and to put it bluntly, it's just a fantastic game. It's an objectively better game than its predecessor. However, it feels empty. Alright, the flame of a once really enthusiastic, small community seems to have faded. I miss the times when I could go to any clear video of the coolest new Kaizo level, and I would know every single one of the commenters. But then again, it's time for a new generation. Well, enough of that. Come November, and my interest in the series has disappeared. I stopped playing altogether. That right there might have been the end of my story. But the phoenix would rise from the ashes. War Skyping informed me that Trickbot had just become the second person to clear Pit of Panga Mastery. I don't know what was different about this time, but something just felt right. And so I agreed to once again grind the stuff. to properly leave behind this era of my life. I made myself a deadline, one that I thought to be realistic. February, but being the legend that I am, I smashed it. The timer stated 72 hours. I was in my recovery phase following yet another Cape Escape death. The fourth one to be exact. It seemed as though this would be a typically miserable grinding stream. I couldn't tell you why, but in those moments, everything lined up. I get a raid from SC Blast. Other people also join. My viewership reaches an all-time high and I'm already content. But by some miracle, it is in that time frame that this happens. I present to you the peak of my life. Oh yeah, we're making a hub for SM1 players, so guys join. If you want to join the rebellion. Yeah, that's a way cooler name. We should rename it to the Rebellion. But of course that's Blast's decision. I don't know if he... Wait a second. I got another joke, okay? I got another joke. Okay. I don't know if he can think up a good name, but his blast processing should. Let's go, boy! Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Dude. I swear, if my terrible jokes in the clear video. Oh. Oh. New record, let's go, baby, let's go.
PogChamp.
Real quick, don't go just yet. I wanted to tell you about Raid Shadow. I'm just kidding, I'm not a sellout. The SM1 Discord server. Turns out people still care about this forgotten game. Feel free to join. Regular races will soon commence, you can drop your 0% levels, and most importantly, you can chat with some chill people like me.